Good day. My name is W.G. Peterson. I'm an owner operator with All Terrain Auto Transports, and I wanted to share a little bit about what we do today in hopes that there's someone out there that's looking for an opportunity, someone out there that's, like myself, has had some ups and downs in life and just looking for another opportunity to make real money and to help real people. Uh, I'm an owner operator of All Terrain Auto Transports, and what we do is we help people transport vehicles from point A to point B. And here's how this simply works. Let's say you live in Columbus and you purchase a vehicle on eBay, but you have to pick it up. The vehicle's in Ithaca, New York. Well, you have to call someone to get that vehicle transported from Ithaca, New York, back to Columbus, Ohio. And that's what we do. And just think about this. All the vehicles you see, those trucks on the highway that are going back and forth, and they're carrying vehicles on those truck beds. So some of those trucks carry 8, 6, 10 vehicles, and there's some truck beds that carry maybe 3 or 4 vehicles. What if you could position yourself and your family to create a residual income where you would get paid a portion of every vehicle that's going up and down I-75, I-70, I-675, whatever interstate, byway, roadway is in your area? What if you could do that? Would that be worth getting some more information? Right, silly question, right? So let me tell you a little bit about how we do what we do. We are in the process right now of expanding. We cannot keep up with the growth in this industry. Last a couple months ago, I know you heard where the auto industry broke records in terms of the number of automobiles they sold. Well, that is good for us because as many automobiles are in the marketplace, those automobiles are sold, then they're resold, then they're resold again, and they have to get from point A to point B. And right now, to date, no one's figured out how to fax a vehicle. No one's figured out how to teleport a vehicle. So until then, they will always have to be put on a truck and transported from point A to point B. And every time that happens, All Terrain Auto Transport and other transport companies, automotive transport companies like ours, get paid a portion of all of that revenue. And so what we're looking for, because of this growth, we're looking for owner operators like you, people that are looking for an opportunity. If you have a college degree, great. If you don't have a college degree, great. If you have a high school diploma, if you don't have a high school diploma, heck, if you don't even have a GED, but if you're hungry and you could be coachable for 120 days, there are people in this company, myself included, that can show you step by step on how to become financially secure in doing what we do. So let me share a little bit about what we do. Um, in our company, again, I'm talking to you as as a potential owner operator. Here's how this would go. And all owner operators start off as telesales reps. So at the end of the day, what's going to have to happen is you'll have to make anywhere between 150 to 175 calls in a day. Okay, so 150, and let's just make it an even round number. Let's just say 100 calls. Okay, and out of that 100 calls, we make a commission. We make a commission of anywhere between 150 and $250. But again, for easy numbers, let's just say the commission rate is $100. Okay. Now, of these 100 calls, let's say close rate. Let's say you close 50%. No, you know what? Let's keep it real basic. Let's just say you only close 10%. Okay. 10% of 100 is 10 calls. So out of 100 calls in a day, you close 10 calls. Now, 100 calls in a day aren't all outgoing calls. Yeah, most of them are outgoing calls with you as a sales rep making calls and calling people, but also some of those calls again are people calling you back, and they're people that you're following up with. So out of these 100 calls, you make 10 calls and $100 commission. At that point, you just made 1,000 $1,000, not per week, not per month, but you made that in a day. Okay. Now let's just say out of a 7-day week, you work 5 days. Okay, you work 5 days. Now you're looking at an income of $5,000. Okay. Let's take it a step further. I like working with numbers, and let's just say, okay, out of that $5,000 a week, there are 4 weeks in a month. So at the end of the month, you've made $20,000. You made $20,000. Now my question to you is, if it took you a month to get to that income, would it be worth it? If it took you 2 months, if it took you 90 days, heck, if it took you 6 months, hey, if it even took a year to get to the income of $20,000 a month, would it be worth it? I'm gonna let you think about that for a while. And if your answer is yes, you're like me and you see this thing. And again, it's not rocket science, because this right here, this 150 to 175 calls a day, it's all about desire. And so desire doesn't have a college degree attached to it. Desire doesn't have a high school diploma attached to it. You know what? Desire doesn't even have a clean criminal record attached to it. So if you're a person that's looking for a second or a third chance, hey, you made some mistakes in life, or you're just looking for another stream of income that's residual and that is lucrative, and you just want to make more money, you need to call us and we need to talk, because I have a vehicle. It's not the vehicle, but I have a vehicle that may help you move in that direction. Okay, so this is what we do. There's a lot more to it, but basically at the end of the day, you don't have to worry about creating scripts. We have all that. My wife, I work with her as well, which is another great opportunity, a great blessing in terms of being an owner operator, is that you can choose who you want to work with and who you don't want to work with. Our sales reps are independent contractors, so while we're in business together, but nobody works for anybody, so you don't have that hierarchy thing going on in traditional corporate America. But if you're looking to make a difference and you want to be a part of a team that's going to the top, we need to talk. So all we need, we don't necessarily need you to have a college degree. We don't need you to have a high school diploma necessarily. Now those things are great. Don't misunderstand me, because as you can see behind me, you know, I have a bunch of degrees and things like that. But you know what? That doesn't mean a hill of beans if I can't get down and hustle and grind and make 150 calls in a day. Because at the end of the day, as I make those calls, the numbers say that these things begin to happen. And so again, if you're looking for a business opportunity that we're not going to disqualify you for things that traditional companies and corporations disqualify you for. And if you're looking for an opportunity to make some residual income and you want to own your own business and do those types of things, we need to talk. And again, so the numbers at the bottom of the screen, the website, go check us out. We're at All Terrain Auto Transports. My name is W.G. Peterson. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure talking with you today, and I'll be back with more information, and I'll see you at the top.